Hey guys, just wanted to give you a little insight into some of the method of the madness kind of thing. I'm doing a top 25 movies of 2018 list, and I decided to do something a little interesting for it. I'm gonna do a draft, and how I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna treat it as if, I'm going to give kind of like different kind of draft grades to the different movies and how I feel. And then I'm going to come up with okay, if I could watch any of these movies, which one do I want to watch first, second, third, fourth? Kind of go through that a little bit and kind of take into account some of the ones I've seen more recently as opposed to ones I've seen a while ago. Obviously, the ones that it's been a bit, I'm going to have a more desire, but I really think certain films are just going to hold up in that kind of value, and that's kind of how I evaluated them. I also, I calculated kind of my score, the IMDb score, Rotten Tomatoes score, which I took the average of the critic and audience, and I averaged them together, and Metascore, and I took all these kind of scores and used them to kind of build a kind of formula to kind of judge how kind of good these movies are. So I'm going to do this video, which is kind of just talking mock draft, kind of what I did and how I saw movies and where that was a couple days ago. And then I'm going to watch a few more films here, and I'm going to do my final list. I'm going to do my official top 25 films. And when I started thinking about it, I saw a lot of movies this year. And I still have a bunch to see. Well, I saw a lot of movies last year, but I saw a lot of movies from 2018. And I got to say, I think it was a really good year. I thought it was really solid. And looking through this, there's a lot of really good choices. So without further ado, I'm just going to hop into how I kind of mock drafted this thing. My number one choice is Annihilation. You guys know I love that movie. Number 2, Suspiria. Love that one as well. Number 3, The Favorite. Love that one. Then I had Won't You Be My Neighbor, First Man, Isle of Dogs, The Old Man and the Gun, Black Klansman, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and Roma. That rounds out the top 10. Now we got, after that, Stars Born at 11, Hereditary at 12, Green Book at 13, Mission Impossible Fallout at 14, Bohemian Rhapsody at 15, Incredibles 2 at 16, Sorry to Bother You at 17, 18, Avengers Infinity War, Ready Player One at 19, 20, Halloween 2018, 21, A Quiet Place, 22, Deadpool 2, 23, Wreck-It Ralph 2, 24, Ant-Man 2, and 25, Solo, A Star Wars Story. So it's interesting looking through here. I do think this order's going to change a bit. I might rewatch my top 2 again and really, do a double feature and really challenge myself on that. And then throughout the rest of this, I think really let it sit for a little bit here can really help. So I'm going to do that up. I'm also going to do a couple more videos on stuff for 2018. I know I'm not ready to let it go, but I think it's really interesting. 2018 was a really solid year, and I didn't really respect it enough. I kind of was like, well, where's these movies? But it started out great with Annihilation, Suspiria to pretty much wrap the year up, and a lot of other great movies I've seen since, December and stuff from last year. I've seen some incredible films, and I still have a whole bunch of great ones left to go here. So, all in all, I gotta say, good year 2018. So, this is just a little bit about kind of the drafting process and how I'm doing this. And my mock draft's more like those were like the draft grades I was giving them. But when it comes time to actually draft, I think it's going to come a little differently. The order, I have, I think, 10 films. I've seen a couple since. I've seen Bumblebee, And I'm finishing Ballad of Buster Scruggs when I'm done this video. And then a couple I found on Amazon, a couple I have on Blu-ray and haven't gotten around to watching yet. Then I found another one online, and then 2 more are playing near my local in my local art house theater. So things look good. So I also have kind of an author's choice kind of pick, a movie that wasn't released this year but was a big release this year. It was a major release, and I need to talk about it because it's fantastic. So yeah, I hope this gets you hyped up for this draft thing and a whole bunch of more reviews coming. It's gonna be an exciting little sprint here for with the Oscars and a lot of these award shows going on here, and just kind of seeing how things go with that. I think that could be really crazy to excuse me, to really see how the Oscars go. I have my guess of what they're gonna go with. I have who I would go with, and I know I talked this before on the Oscar talk episode, but I think out of all the films from last year, my Best Picture nomination, my vote, I would have nominated. I'd give my vote for my Best Picture vote would go to The Favorite out of all the choices that there are, but I'd have given Annihilation and Suspiria nominations. I thought they were really fantastic, so yeah, it'll be really interesting to see. Alright guys, I'll catch you on the next episode. And before you go guys, real quick, if you could give this video a like if you liked it, or hell, give a dislike if you didn't like it. It'd mean a lot. And, the feedback I've been getting and, comments, it's been really cool to see. And seeing people kind of really ramp up on the subscriptions has been cool too. And it's nice to see people really liking what's coming out. I know I've got some new stuff coming. I'm gonna try some stuff here. I've been learning some editing software, so I got some video stuff on the way, stuff that's a little more complex than just an image and talking. So yeah, no, I'm excited for the future of this channel, and I know it's just gonna continue to keep growing. All right guys, catch you on the next episode.